Hello folks, once more I'm going to give you a meat review. In other words, I'm going to do one of my meat, M-E-E-T, CD reviews. Now the name of the group is called Edgar Gabriel's String Fusion. The CD is called Not Radio Material. You have to look at this. This is nifty, okay? Okay, that's the front. This is the back with the group being shown here. Quite a lot of people and various instruments being used. There's 11 tracks, and as you can see, none of the tracks are over, well, actually, they're not under 3 minutes and 50 seconds. That's the smallest one. Here's the nifty part. Okay, there's, I won't show you this yet because I want you guys to see it. Now, there's the inside design. There's no liner note, which isn't a big thing, but it does lose them points. Here's the downside of the CD, the one that you actually play, but here's the interesting part. Okay, here's the front side, the printed top of the actual CD. You see the grooves? Listen to this if I can have it actually sound. That's actually not a composite material, but an actual representation of what old vinyl used to. And no one's familiar with it. I don't know if anyone's actually seen old vinyl. Old vinyl records that are currently still being used by DJs, that are still being produced for radio mixes, music mixes, live DJ competitions. Some people actually collect and use these with high quality stereophonic equipment. It just still blows my mind. The fact that they actually did it as an old LP. This would be, because of its size, it would be probably an 8-inch LP? Or a 15-inch? Anyways, it's the smaller version that you actually saw drop in the jukeboxes similar to Happy Days. This ends part one of this. The reason why I'm doing it this way is because I have to put this in my CD player in my Mac so I can actually listen to the tunes while I'm reading the material and present you with the rest. Talk to you later. I'm back and I have more information for you. Just lost my pen. Oh dear God, I don't even know where to start with these people because I'm listening to their album. I just finished it. I have chills. And the only time I have chills is when the music is really, really worth it. Now, I'll tell you this. Edgar Gabriel's String Fusion was created in 2005. I haven't found the exact date, but there is information that I'll be posting to the doobly-doo sidebar, and you will be able to actually visit some YouTube performances that are fresh, fresh, recent anyways, and I'll give you all the websites that you will want to go and investigate. Okay, here goes. I'll read you what he sent as a press release, and just to show you that this man is this is actually signed. This is not something fake, okay? Watch this. That's Edgar Gabriel's signature. Okay? And it's not printed. I'm actually rubbing some of the ink and it's smudging. So that and the fact that he actually sent his card. Oop, that would help. Edgar Gabriel Inc. Music Performance and Publishing, String Fusion, String Groove. That's his email if you need to reach him. His website, edgargabriel.com, I mean. He's out of Chicago. I think he's with a company, by the way, that looks like it's Edgar Gabriel Inc. Okay, based on this, I can't give you enough details. I'll have to read this the same way as if you were reading it, as somebody who is listening to what they have to offer. Edgar Gabriel's String Fusion is an exciting new fusion ensemble from Chicago. With former Cirque du Soleil violinist Edgar Gabriel at the helm, This group fuses elements of rock, classical, and world music into its intelligent, entertaining character. While String Fusion performs the music of Jean-Luc Ponty, Frank Zappa, Mahavishnu Orchestra, Cirque du Soleil, King Crimson, and much more, they are also very competent and creative composers. Their new CD entitled Not Radio Material is an LP of 11 original works in the styles of funk, R&B, Latin jazz, post-bop jazz, blues, fiddle, gypsy, and world beat. Everything that I can play on my show. While this CD may sound a little eclectic, it works. Edgar is of the opinion that there are only two types of music, good and bad. String Fusion was created by Edgar Gabriel to perform and record great new material and classics which he, his bandmates, and the audience wants to hear. Now I'm going to add something here right now. When he says good and bad, I'll add that there is no such thing as bad music. Let me explain. There's good and better music. What we consider bad notes or bad music actually have the better music shine as if it's its own star in a dark firmament of bad vibes. So don't take into consideration that bad music is really bad. It's just that we don't like it, we don't want to hear it again. End of story. Each one has their own tastes. We cannot discuss those. I couldn't have a different taste than Ben, Maria, Charles and Ali, Shay Carl, Matt from Aussie Mojo Tube, Ute from Scratching Cat, Pete from The Fat Aussie Bastard. Those are only examples. I could name Ryan and a whole bunch of other people, Undigested Children, so on and so forth. Each one of you has their own tastes, your own likes. No one will be able to force you to change those. So we all respect each other's tastes. This one actually touches a lot of those tastes. All of the members of String Fusion are seasoned professionals, well adept at playing many types of music. Often they are guns for hire in studio sessions or live shows. Edgar has performed and or recorded with The Plain White Tees, Cheap Trick, Plant and Page, Andrea Bocelli, Ray Charles, Elvis Costello, who by the way is married to a Canadian, you all know her, Diana Krall, Burt Bacharach, Daniel Barenboim, I think I may have destroyed his name, I'm sorry Daniel, and many more legends in music. Edgar is supported by Maurice Houston, who plays bass and does vocals, Stevie Doyle, who does guitar, and Kevin O'Connell, who does keyboards, Indrajit Sidhu, who does drums and tabla, Sarah Alexander, who does cello, and Michael Levin as saxophone, flute, and clarinet, David Rush as drums, percussion, and Scott Mason as double bass. Now, the website, you can read their individual bios, but I'll actually read them to you because they're that important, and I want you guys to get the point like that. Is www.stringfusion.com, okay? Guest artists on Not Radio Material are vocalist Marie, with an apostrophe at the end, who lends her wonderful voice to Would You Be My Valentine? And yes, what a voice it is. And backup vocals on Train Blues. Virtuoso mandolinist Ashley Lewis is featured on Edgar's gypsy swing tune, Renaissance Man, written for Edgar's good friend, jazz violinist Johnny Frigo, who recently passed away July 4th, 2007, at the age of 90. The opening track of the CD, a funk tune entitled Fat Chance on a Friday Afternoon, was written by Winston Damon, aka Stone of the band, Eulalie, which is, his website is eulalie.com, or www.eulalie.com. Stone is a longtime friend of Edgar and Maurice.